Hey guys, welcome back. So I need to give a warning today. If you have a fear of spiders, this might not be the video for you, or it might be the video for you if you're hoping to overcome a fear. Today we're going to talk about tarantulas. This right here is one of my little guy Sanchez. He's a Chilean rose. Oh, he's feeling shy. He's a Chilean rose. One thing I'm going to talk about is New World versus Old World tarantulas. He is a New World tarantula. All that means is where they come from. New World tarantulas come from the Western Hemisphere of the world. Old Worlds come from the Eastern Hemisphere of the world. New Worlds, such as this guy, are much less venomous. Their venom is kind of similar to a bee sting. Of course, there are always exceptions to the rule, like Trinidad's, but we're not going to talk about that right now. He has other forms of defense. If you look closely at him, if you look at his abdomen, you'll see it's covered in tiny hairs. Those hairs aren't just there to make him look cute and fuzzy. Those serve a purpose. If he is feeling threatened and intimidated, he will use his hind legs and flick those hairs off. They have little hooks at the bottom, and if they stick onto your skin or into your eyes, they will stick in there. They will dig in, and they will be very, very itchy, very, very irritating. They can cause severe issues if they do end up in your eyes. So that's what he will do before he will bite you. Now, Old World tarantulas don't have that to protect them, so they're more venomous and they're kind of more aggressive. They will bite a lot more fast, and their venom, again, is much more potent. I'm going to take this guy out to show you him more closely. Hey, buddy. Now, I would not do this with an Old World tarantula, just with this guy. He gave me no warning signs that he was uncomfortable with my presence. He didn't lift up his legs to show me his fangs. He didn't try to flick any hairs at me. He's very calm and relaxed, so I know he's okay to be handled right now. Now, cool facts about tarantulas. They molt. That means that they shed their skin. When I put him down, I will show you some of their moltings. When they're very young, they molt frequently as they grow because their skin won't stretch like ours. When they're older, they only molt about once every year or two. And the cool thing, since they continue to molt into adulthood, is if they were to lose a limb, they'll regenerate it. They'll be able to grow a new one upon their molting. Now, they can make webs. If you look inside of his cage, you will see webbing at the bottom. That's his silk. But he doesn't use that to catch his prey. He is an ambush predator. So that means that, I'm gonna put him back. Go on, little buddy. You don't wanna go back yet? Do you wanna go into your, I don't know. Here, I'll let you. Here, sweet pea. Come on, you can go. Maybe he'll just go onto the table.
Mom,
go ahead, buddy.
Tell you how they make webs.
There we go. So when he catches his prey, he's a nighttime hunter. He is nocturnal, so when he catches his prey, he's gonna kind of pounce on it. He is a smaller, well, an average sized tarantula, so he eats insects. There are much bigger tarantulas. We have one, it's a bird eater. And in the wild, they'll eat lizards, snakes, frogs, bats, small mammals, and birds, hence the name bird eater. Mine just eats crickets, don't worry. So, back to the molting. Here are some sheds, some molts of my tarantulas. And it's pretty cool because I keep them because you can actually really investigate and see them more closely. Where's one, a good one that shows the fangs? Aha. So, under here you can see the two fangs. That's what they inject their prey with venom with. Looks pretty scary, huh? When they bite humans too, a lot of times in the New Worlds, it'll be an empty bite and they're not actually putting venom into it. If you are a tarantula, you want to be a female. Females can live up to 30 years, but males, the longest I've ever heard a male living was 7 years. The longest I've had one is 3. As soon as they do their adult molt, that is their last molt before they pass on. So it's extra cool to be a female. There's over 900 different species of tarantulas in the world. What else can I tell you about them? They're cold-blooded. So that means that if their environment's cold, they are cold. If their environment's warm, they'll be warm. So they live in warmer parts of the world. There are no tarantulas in Canada, except for at my house. And they're really not as scary as they seem. He's a pretty sweet guy.